here's what you have to do to qualify for the exemption. Okay, first of all, do you have a purpose in your business other than the inculcation of religious values? And you say, well, yeah, I serve soup to hungry people. And you say, okay, fine, so stop doing that. Okay, that's one. Number two is, do you serve anyone, do you hire anyone other than Catholics? And you say, well, sure we do, because we found that people of all faiths and no faith like to serve soup to hungry people. And you say, okay, stop doing that. Only hire Catholics. And then the third one, which is the best one, is, do you ever serve hungry Jewish people? And you say, well, actually, we don't know, because we don't ask hungry people who come to the soup kitchen what their religion is. We just ask them if they want some soup. And you say, okay, well, you have to stop doing that. The next time somebody comes, you say, are you a hungry Catholic? And if they say yes, you serve. If they say no, you don't serve. Now, if you can do all those things, then you can qualify for the exemption. Now, I ask you, even if you're not a lawyer, does that seem right to you?
And then there's the question of the accommodation that was offered a few weeks ago. Well, for the Diocese of Allentown, and most dioceses in Pennsylvania, and probably throughout the country, we are self-insured for our health insurance, which really means that we are the payer. And so therefore, to say that your plan, your diocesan plan, doesn't have to offer it as a service, and your employee can go directly to the plan and seek out that service without you getting involved, is completely a misnomer. Because in the end, we are the payer. So we, in the end, are paying for that service that the employee would be requesting. So there is no distance between us and what we consider to be the immoral procedures. It has been said in Washington that this is a means for the Catholic Church, through the law, to legislate our morality on our employees. And that is not the case, because this is a religious liberties issue. It is a constitutional issue. It's not the church trying to legislate onto employees a constricted thing. It is rather us trying to defend the conscience rights of our people, and also the conscience rights of the church as an institution, both of which are protected under the Constitution.
They're not going to throw us in the gulag. But they want to control what we're doing, and they don't think our consciences are important. And now, I see we have a lot of high school students and some college students. I'm 57. I don't have that too long a horizon where, my life, several more decades. Most of you are 17, 40 years younger. The question for you is, what kind of country is going to be there when you're 57? Is it going to be a country where we have to get the government's permission to follow our conscience? Is it going to be the kind of country where the government regulates every aspect of what we do? Is it going to be the kind of country where they've closed down the Catholic hospitals, Catholic schools, the Catholic, almost everything, maybe not our churches?
The sales is not going to comply. It's not going to, in any way, violate its Catholic identity. And so what does that mean? Kyle mentioned what it means, and we talk about penalties. This is the government, your government, assessing penalties because an institution exercises its religious freedom. It's unheard of. Unheard of.